A cold wind, an unsolved case, and a voice that chills you to the bone. This is the story of Unsolved Mysteries, the show that refused to let the truth stay buried. It began in 1987. TV was safe until this series crawled out of the shadows. You could say it started as an experiment. 7 specials, 7 glimpses into the unknown. 3 hosts stepped forward: Raymond Burr, Carl Malden, Robert Stack, each bringing their own shadows. From the first broadcast, viewers sensed danger, the kind you can't turn away from. NBC took a risk. October 5th, 1988, Unsolved Mysteries became a weekly ritual. Robert Stack, his voice cold and deep, became the face of fear and fascination. Each night, living rooms turned into crime scenes. Secrets echoed down the hall. Unsolved Mysteries didn't just tell stories. It asked for help, and people answered. Paranormal cases, cold crimes, missing people who vanished without a trace. It was no news broadcast. NBC made sure we knew this was stranger than news. A theme song sent chills up our spines. Haunting, unforgettable. The mysteries kept coming. Crimes that baffled detectives, stories that defied logic. Unexplained lights, disappearances in the night, conspiracies whispered in the dark. Families clung to hope. The show gave them a voice and an audience. Sometimes you watched and realized the monster could be next door. For 9 seasons, NBC kept the nightmare alive. But even legends fade. Ratings slipped. The network grew restless. NBC let go. CBS picked up the pieces, hoping to catch the same magic. It was 1997. Unsolved Mysteries moved and changed forever. Short seasons. Irregular airings. The fear wasn't the same. They added Virginia Madsen to the lineup, but nothing could bring back the old magic. CBS had to cancel. 2 seasons, 12 episodes. Then, silence. A new lifeline appeared. Lifetime. New hopes, old fears. Season 12, July 2001. The mysteries returned, louder than ever. 103 episodes. Old cold cases. New terror. But fate struck. Robert Stack grew ill. The last episode aired in September 2002. Stack passed away. The heart of the show faded with him. Reruns filled the empty space. But it wasn't the same. Years passed. Then, in 2008, the mystery rose again. Spike TV. New set, new host. Dennis Farina bringing old stories back to life. 175 episodes. Old footage, new chills. Then, silence again. April 2010. The mysteries went off air. Once more. But the cases never stopped. Cosgrove Mirror Productions kept collecting stories online. Viewers could help. A form, a click, a clue, it could change everything. In 2017, another twist. FilmRise took the show digital, spreading the stories worldwide. Amazon Prime, Tubi TV, Pluto TV. Wherever you were, the mysteries found you. 2020, Netflix entered the story. A new reboot. Fresh voices. Old questions. 5 volumes, still growing. New generations discovering old fears. What made Unsolved Mysteries different? It blurred lines between fact and fiction, hope and horror. Reenactments so vivid, you forgot it was a show. You were there. Kidnappings, murders, UFOs, ghosts, anything unexplained was fair game. It all began with people searching for missing loved ones. The first specials asked, "Have you seen this person?" Ratings soared. The cases broadened. Every mystery had a place. Paranormal stories made headlines. NBC demanded disclaimers. Don't mistake this for the news. Special effects made the unexplained feel close. Too close. Spin-offs tried to capture the magic. Few succeeded. Final Appeal, a court show, offered accused people a last chance. But even second chances faded. Ratings dictated everything. Unsolved Mysteries wasn't just entertainment. It changed lives. Updates revealed happy endings. Lost people found, fugitives caught. One night, an arsonist filmed a burning house. The show aired it, and the world paid attention. Viewers identified the scene. 2 suspects caught because people cared. The ripple effect was real. People called, wrote, searched, hoping their tip was the missing piece. For every case solved, others lingered, unanswered, still waiting. Correspondents like Keely Shea Smith kept stories alive, phone centers buzzing with leads. One episode, staged The Unsolved Murder of Tupac, aired right after Biggie's death. Real pain, real questions, unanswered to this day. As Stack faded, the phone lines went silent. Only a P.O. box remained. Reruns drifted through old networks. The shadows never left. By 2007, rumors grew. HBO wanted to revive the legend. New music, new faces. But the heart remained. The stories. The theme song changed over the years. Each note, a warning. West Dylan Thordson reimagined it for a new era. 2020. A haunting echo, revived. Still, the formula was simple. Real cases, real fear. Hope for answers. Unsolved Mysteries survived network battles, changes, and time itself. From family drama to paranormal, each story pulled viewers closer. We saw faces in the dark. We heard footsteps in empty rooms. And somewhere, right now, another mystery waits for the light. Do you believe in answers, or only in the questions left behind? Unsolved Mysteries, the show that refused to look away. The truth is still out there. Maybe tonight, you'll see it. Until then, keep your eyes open. The next mystery could be yours. Behind every episode, anxious writers combed police reports for new chills. Directors shaped shadows, filmed scenes that felt like memories, not make-believe. Families wept on camera, hoping a stranger would see and know. Sometimes, a missing child's photo appeared. A few days later, someone called. The clock ticked. Every second broadcast meant real danger out there. Detectives watched too, sometimes furious, sometimes grateful. Each tip, a thread. Writers never solved the cases, but they never let us look away. Little details haunted viewers. A red car, a lost shoe, a single phone call at midnight. Sometimes, a voice on the other end trembled. Sometimes, it was ice. A single clue could appear years later, in a basement or an attic box. Some stories blurred into legend. A shadow moving behind glass. A face at a window. For some, the show was a warning. For others, a kind of hope. Episodes stitched nightmares into daily routine. Sleep was never the same. A glance at your neighbor, was it suspicion or just the echo of a story? Sometimes, a single question could last a lifetime. There were episodes families begged not to air. Details too raw, pain too fresh. But the show pressed on, guided by the hope that someone somewhere remembered. The crew traveled cross-country, motels, highways, rain-soaked towns, chasing shadows. Some stories closed with hope, a family reunited. Others, just silence. Viewers sent thousands of letters, photos, even maps, searching for the truth. Tip lines rang all night. Sometimes a single voice cracked the case. There were stalkers who called, pranksters who lied, but the team kept listening. Sometimes, the answer was never found. Only fear remained. Crew cars rolled through fog at dawn, camera bags heavy, hopes even heavier. Props scattered across cheap motel floors, torn shirts, wedding rings, faded letters. Directors whispered adjustments. Shadows thicker, lighting colder. Makeup artists added bruises, age, fear. Every detail deliberate. Children watched from hallways, peeking, wide-eyed, uncertain if it was real. Actors broke character between takes. A nervous laugh, a sideways glance, at the darkness. Some cases were too recent, facts not clear, wounds fresh. The air bristled. Sometimes, the camera crew worked through storms, rain battering windows, thunder shaking nerves. A family dog barking at the shadows outside, a sound woven into the reenactment. Stack's voice, calm, measured, guided viewers into the heart of the unknown. Editors pieced together phone calls, headlines, witness sketches, thread by invisible thread. Sometimes, the host's script changed last minute, a new lead, a twist, an unexpected call from police. Stack read every word with gravity. Even rumors felt carved in stone. Cameras rolled in midnight forests. Every snapping twig, a possible answer. Producers debated, too much fear or not enough? The line danced every episode. Sometimes, stories nearly vanished. Families withdrew, police closed doors, secrets grew thicker. But something always broke through. A tip, a sighting, a distant memory. Some viewers called from payphones and lonely diners, their voices shaking with old fear. Others mailed anonymous envelopes, postmarks from nowhere, clues scrawled on napkins. Update segments left you breathless. Some endings arrived quietly, just a name, a date, a sigh of relief. But new names replaced the old. Darkness always refilled the empty space.